August and September seemed to be chalk and cheese for the Bluebirds, as an undefeated opening month was followed by picking up only 4 points in September. The change in fortune could be directly linked to an ever-increasing injury list. Mirroring last season, there was already a high number of senior players on club physio Tristan Jenkins' treatment table. Upcoming league and cup fixtures were set to really test the depth of Tony Pennock's squad.
Hello there and a very good afternoon. Welcome to the forecourt of Celtic Timber.
With the club's efforts to engage across the entire Pembrokeshire community, a collaboration between local businesses, including Bridge Meadow sponsors Oggy, saw manager Tony Pennock invited to participate in a Children in Need sponsored gunge, hosted by club media partner Pure West Radio.
What brings you here?
Lost 4 on the bounce, so I've had to come up now.
Who's most looking forward to you getting gunned on your head?
The chairman, probably.
Thank you so much for all of your support. The Just Giving link is still live. So if you want to donate, if we can get over £1,000 before Children in Need, that would be fantastic.
And our final tie in the southern section of the draw be a home tie for Thomas Bluebirds, and travelling to Ystrad to face Thomas Bluebirds will be Haverfordwest County.
The Welsh Cup draw had given the opportunity for 2 former Bluebirds to come up against a club that was very much still in their hearts. Having come through the club's academy system, both Adam Raymond and Bobby Briers had left Pembrokeshire to play hundreds of games between them across the Cymru leagues. They were now both part of the playing and coaching staff at Ardal South West Club, Thomas Bluebirds. Pitched light-heartedly on Haverfordwest County's new podcast series as the Battle of the Bluebirds, both players wished their former employers the best of luck, but were certainly focused on the task ahead.
We're under no illusion. This is a massive game for the club. But, you've got to have decisions go your way. You've got to have luck going on your way. Everyone's got to be your 9s and 10s. And then hopefully, Haverfordwest are at 5s and 6s and, see what happens. But everyone's just going to have to be at it from minute 1 to minute 95.
In a hotly contested tie, watched by many making the trip from Pembrokeshire, London, and with some locals having affiliations to both clubs, the away Bluebirds struck first. Elliot Duggan, making his first start for the club since joining as a free agent, flicked on for Jack Wilson to take the lead.
Jack Wilson mewn tu ôl am ddiffyn, ac mae'r tîm o'r uwchgynghrair ar y blaen wedi 17 o funudau. Gameson. Ni gosod yn ôl I Emmanuel y cefnwr, yn croesiad y posib pella. Mae'n arbediad, ond nawr mae'r bel yng nghefn yr hwyd. Ac mae Levi Rhys sgorio yn y rownd diwetha yn erbyn Tom Pentre wedi dod at Thomas yn gyfartal. Oedd angen 2 gynnig, ond y bel yng nghefn yr hwyd.
Then, the key moment of the first half saw Lee Jenkins shown his marching orders after being deemed to have not touched the ball as he brought down striker Gareth Tedstone.
Yn iwthio fer llawr nawr te, os fi'n drosedd, mae rai bod yn gerdyn coch. Fe oedd yr amddiffyn o'r ola. Mr Hammond, coch yw I, yn tynnu'r cerdyn o'i boced. Mae Holford yn mynd I chwarae bron awr o'r gêm. Gyda 10 dyn, trosedd Jenkins ar Tedstone.
In almost a twist of fate, the 2 Pembrokeshire natives were called upon by Thomas manager Mark Dunford, and it was Briers' throw in the 88th minute, flicked on by Raymond, that put the home Bluebirds into the next round.
Loss. And he gosod I Rhys! Levi Rhys yn ennill y gêm I Thomas. Da ni wedi chwarae 2 munud dros y 90. 32 safle rhwng y clybiau. A Tre Thomas ar y blaen, dyma chi ddiffinio Cwpan Cymru.
To score the first goal in a difficult away fixture in a cup like this was important, but then we just didn't capitalise on it. And in all credit to Tre Thomas, they dug in and battled hard and run their socks off. And good luck to them for the next round.
With London-based chairman Rob Edwards hoping to see his beloved Bluebirds get back to winning ways whilst he was in Wales, the Bluebirds then travelled to Park Avenue for a live Scorio fixture. Having beaten the Seasiders 6-0 in the most recent fixture, spirits were high for a professional performance from the home side, albeit with them receiving a red card themselves, ensured another loss on the road for Haverfordwest.
1-0 Haver! He's opened the scoring after 24 minutes. A mistake in the defence. Could the Seasiders get a 2-0 lead? Flint whips it across. Chance. Is it over the line? It's a goal! It's John Owen with a headed goal. Hasn't scored for a long while, but he gets the second now. Young 16-year-old Harry John coming on. I know it's an easy comparison, but he is a little bit like Joe Allen. He's on the ball all the time, and that's just not because of the stature of him. Jenkins, towering header. Duggan looking for Davis. Goalkeeper chance here, but David takes it early. He's got a goal. Great goal. Mistake from the goalkeeper. Didn't know whether to come or stay. And what a great finish that is from Jordan Davis. Wins the foot race. Has the sense to take the volley on, whether it was flat or a loop. It's in the back of the net. It's 2-1. Great play. Oh, superb pass as well from a young 16-year-old. He's done well since he's come on, the youngster, very well.
Academy graduate Harry John's 20-minute cameo, which helped in halving the 2-goal lead, proved to be one of very few positives from a lacklustre performance.
Would have been a wonderful finish to the game, but it looks like settling matters. Aber 2, Haverfordwest 1.
Tony Pennock, thanks very much for coming straight across. How disappointing was that tonight, Tony?
I have to take the blame myself, really. I put a 16-year-old on with 30 minutes to go, and he's the best player in our team. And we've all got to look at ourselves, really, if he's coming on the pitch at 16 and doing what he did. So we can all be disappointed, but you've got to look at yourself in the mirror and see where we went wrong there. And there's a lot of people have to do that tonight.
We've been watching Welsh Cup results and stuff, and some teams have scored goals and got some confidence. Has it been a tough week for you as a club following the Welsh Cup and tonight as well?
Well, listen, the league's our bread and butter, and if you don't take your chances, you don't win games of football. And I'm fed up of saying the same thing week in, week out, and that's all I've said all season. Another game that we've lost by 1 goal. Every game we lose by 1 goal, even with Johnny getting sent off late on. In fairness, I thought Aberystwyth defended really well. Any ball that came in the box, they seemed to win it in both boxes. And balls dropped, they cleared them. And like I said, it was only when Harry John came on that we had a spell of possession and looked a threat.
Yeah, so experienced in this game, Tony. Are you up for the battle that's coming up in the next few weeks?
Listen, we've got Bala and TNS next 2 games, and I'm certainly up for the battle. It's just hope there's another group of people who want to join me in that battle.
The Bala home game couldn't come quick enough for Pennock's men, following intense training and analytical video sessions throughout the week. It was to be a perfect start for the Bluebirds, returning Elliot Scotcher to provide one of his dead ball specials.
Scotcher sy'n sefyll dros y gicrydd ac ein gornel uchel gwych gan Elliot Scotcher. 3 munud ar y cloc ar tîm cartre ar y blaen yn barod. Byth di curo Bala fan hyn ar ddôl y bont, a maen nhw wedi cael y dechrau perffaith i'r prynawn.
With the home side dominating possession and the Bluebirds themselves looking like they were the team sitting second in the league, the match-defining moment played out after just 10 minutes. Jack Wilson's pass was deemed dangerous play from the referee.
Ar Smith fyna. Ddau mewn i'w gilydd. Nick Pratt ddim yn meddwl dim ohoni ar y dechrau yn gadael i'r chwarae barhau. Ond nawr wedi cael gair dar dyfanwr cynorthwyol. Mae'r cerdyn coch yn dod mas. Jack Wilson yn cael ei helodd ar y ca. Holford, mae gol o fantes da nhw. Ond dyn o fantes dar Bala.
Listen, shift. Simple as. All this half is going to be what the last 34 minutes have been, 35 minutes. Competing for second balls, just got to keep doing it.
The away side seized on the advantage and eventually, after the 10 men had defended admirably for 55 minutes, Bala scored the first of 4 goals. But the key talking point from the game ended up taking the headlines across the weeks that followed.
Yeah, I thought the boys were fantastic first half. The way they applied themselves and the desire to stop the ball going in the net. Listen, Bala with 11 men on the pitch is a tough day. To go down to 10 men after, what was it, 12 minutes? I don't know what it was, 15 minutes. It just got, it's going to be a long afternoon then, and we got to half time. Maybe I should have changed to a back 4, but that's me in hindsight now and looking at things, and that's for me to decide. But in terms of the boys, I really feel sorry for the boys. I feel sorry for the people who came to watch the game, because it just ruined the game. Just ruined what would have been a decent game of football today, with 2 teams who want to win football matches. And second half they just had too much for us, and the goals are disappointing, but that's for us to work on and just move on to next week.
Helo a chroeso I dadansoddiad y dyfarnwr, lle fydda i'n cael sgwrs efo Lee Evans, rheolwr y swyddogion yn uwch gyngrair Cymru, ac yn trafod ambell i ddigwyddiad dadleuol a difyr y tymor yma. Nawn ni ddechrau efo Jack Wilson I Hwlffordd yn erbyn y Bala nôl yn mis Hydref, dwi'n meddwl. Be ni di o'r penderfyniad yma? Cerdyn Coch, penderfyniad cywir?
Na, Cerdyn Coch ddim yn penderfyniad cywir y fan hyn. So, nec di bod chwyl bach mwy gynt yn chwibanu wedyn, ella sy'n ni wedi gallu sort of justify your decision, ond ar diwedd y dydd na, mae'r penderfyniad anghywir. Be mae di gweld, mae di mynd drosodd, mae di sbio, mae yna hoel ar y coes Kieran Smith, a wedyn mae di penderfynu o hynna, cos da ni yn wan yn gallu sbio ar lle oedd y contact, fath os ni'n deud, ond yma'n hyn, mae di gael y penderfyniad yn anghywir yn anffodus.
Ti gafodd y penderfyniad yma I wrth droi yn y diwedd. Faint effaith mae hynny'n cael ar ddyfarnwr, achos yn amlwg mae chwaraewyr yn gwneud camgymeriad a mae'n gallu effeithio arnyn nhw'n feddyliol o bosib am chydig wedyn. Ydy'r un fath yn wir am ddyfarnwr?
Yndi, mae bob un ddyfarnwr rwan yn gorau analysio I gema nhw. Da ni fatha rheolwyr a coaches yn sbio ar y gema nôl, a wedyn mae'r penderfyniad maen nhw wedi wneud, y key match incidents, fatha da ni'n galw nhw yn gael ei sbio ar, a wedyn os di hynna'n anghywir, mae marc y dyfarnwr yn mynd I lawr.
Ac o ran y marciau yma, sgynnych chi rhyw fath o gyngrair cystadleuol eich hunain?
Na, dos am gyngrair cystadleuol, beth sy'n na, mae yna categori A, B, C a D. Os da chi'n categori D ar hanner ffordd, so atstolig, categori D, wedyn fyddwch chi'n cael llythyr yn dweud, da chi'n categori D, please, mae perfformiadau gorau gwella. Os da chi'n categori D, diwedd y flwyddyn, wedyn mae yna sians da fydd da chi'n cael ei tynnu off y lig. So mae'n hollol bwysig I dyfarnwr trio cael pob dim yn iawn.
People make mistakes, people get things wrong. I think what was clear is it was a very bad decision, and it was at a point when we needed the win, and we started the game so positive. There was a great atmosphere around the game. You go into some matches and you think it's going to be our day today, and that was what was collectively felt. And obviously that red card changed the course of the game, although we held out for a while. Bala are a top side. They've been a top side for years, and their dominance in the second half came through and obviously ran away with the game. But I think off the back of that, it's definitely been extremely positive. We met local Pembrokeshire Referees Association after the following home game, and I explained kind of my thoughts on where the standard of refereeing was or where it could be improved. I think they were really receptive to having that opportunity to meet, and we brought them in for a workshop at the club and try and I think it's about education as well. So it's working with academy coaches, people within the club to sort of educate on the rules and what goes into refereeing a football match. And it's been a big part of the Football Association review as well in terms of improving the standard, and there's been mention of the VAR and stuff being brought into Welsh football, which how feasible and commercially viable that is another thing. But I think the fact it's been addressed and it's been addressed in a positive light and is really positive.
The challenge that was facing the Bluebirds wasn't to get any easier, as reigning league champions TNS were the next opponents to visit the Oggy Bridge Meadow. It was a fixture that saw the club welcome a football-loving groundhopper all the way from Derbyshire.
So I go ground hopping, and it's the last ground on the Welsh Premier League that I've got to tick off. It's nice to actually see a ground in real life rather than see it on S4C on a Monday night. I love Wales. If I could change my nationality, I would change it from English to Welsh. But I love Wales, I love the scenery, I love the football. As long as it's not 0-0. I don't mind if you lose 10-0, as long as it's not 0-0.
Another Rhys Abruzzese goal was a mere consolation yet again, as unbeaten TNS were next to take all 3 points from the Oggy Bridge Meadow.
Pwysydd yn ôl yn cosbi Abruzzese, cyfle mergyd, Abruzzese Bela Gwiro! A mae Hwlffordd wedi cael ei heiddiant.
Tony, your team defended so well for the first 35 minutes today, but again, basic errors have cost you dearly.
Yeah, it's a common theme that we can't get out of, unfortunately. Everything we asked them to do for the first, 35 minutes worked well, and then from a corner, set piece, to lose the first goal to a set piece was extremely disappointing. Then the second one within 3 minutes. Talk about staying in the game, half time's coming, go in 1-0 down, try and regroup and talk about things, but to give anybody, never mind TNS, 2 goals in 3 minutes, it's frustrating really.
It's a fantastic result. It's never easy coming to Haverfordwest. Whatever form they're in, and they're not in good form at this moment in time.
If anybody can see we need points, I'm not even looking at top 6 at the moment. We just need to win games of football. When your confidence is low, it doesn't help when you give teams goals, but there was lots of positives in the game today, and I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with the boys in terms of, like I said, the first 35 and that 10-minute spells, what's cost us today. But dust yourself down, keep saying it, and we'll train on Tuesday night and go from there really, and go to Flint next week.
Overnight stay in Flintshire ensured that after an early morning walk to stretch the legs, everyone was in a relaxed mood. Midfielder Corey Shepherd, who was back in the squad, was keen to get behind the camera himself for some player cam action alongside fellow midfielder Jamie Veal.
Bwrw glaw outside. Gonna need you
Alright, Ben.
Alright, Shepio.
Alright, son. Happy apple and pears then.
Happy apple and pears.
Hold the door by there, Jim. This is the stairs leading to the upstairs rooms.
This is what Devs uses to get up and down. Some of the boys use, yeah?
Hello, boys.
Yes, on the camera.
Say hello, lads.
Hey, boy.
Hiya, Rick. Like, this room is a lot of gym work and a lot of stretching.
There's gonna be protein everywhere.
Here they are.
The boys.
Kyle's in his boxers.
He got his top off.
There he is.
Bit of kiss to boys.
Mr. Lee.
A little stretch on me.
How's the foam roller, son?
Oh, lovely, Jack.
Hurry up, Ben. Move on up. Get on down, baby. Take a good look around.
Upon leaving the hotel, word about player cam spread, and not wanting to miss out, midfielder Johan Evans got his hands on the video camera himself.
Harry boy. Right there, Pat.
Right, sir.
What do you think of the team?
Yeah, I think it's a good side.
Are you
I fancy us today, mate.
happy with where you're playing?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you, mate. Top man.
I'll come back to you. I can't.
Get to Sheffield, man.
Abu,
My mate.
you've played a lot of minutes so far.
A lot of what?
Minutes?
Yeah,
Boys. Skip, oh wait, let me get a good angle there. I'll ask the 3 of you, I can see the 3 of you. So then, Skip, Watsy and Sheppy.
How you doing, man?
How are you feeling?
Good, mate. Feeling good, man. Very good. Very good.
Sheppy back in the squad, happy to be here?
Very happy, son. Thank you for asking.
That's alright.
No, I don't know.
What do you mean, no?
That was it, was it?
Yeah. Really? Wait, that's not enough. Right, ready? How are you, Mr. Veal?
I'm alright, Joe. How are you, son?
I'm good, thank you. You feeling ready for the game?
Yeah, ready, son.
What type of music are you listening to?
We got a little baby on at the minute.
Why'd you listen to him?
Because he's good.
Happy with where you're playing today?
Yes.
You gonna get us a goal?
Hopefully, son.
And you too?
How are you coping without having Ryan George by your side? How was your overnight stay been without him?
It's been tough. I was with James. Where's James? Oh, man. Just speaking Welsh the whole time. Well, yeah, I've really enjoyed it, thank you, yeah.
Nice, haven't missed him?
I miss him a little bit. Harry, wait there, it's not turning. Youngest in the team, how are you feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Yeah, confident?
Very confident.
Played very well that past couple of weeks. We need another good performance from you today.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, it's okay. You had a nice sleep?
Lovely sleep, man.
Good. Who was your roommate?
I was with Yori.
What did you think of him?
He's a good roommate to have.
Yeah? Well, I wish you all the best. I hope you do very well.
You too, Yos.
Good luck to everyone.
Upon arriving at Caia Castell, full focus from the squad resumed.
It's time now for us to step up. Alright, we've got to stop feeling sorry for ourselves, we've got to get out of this run, and it starts out there today. We go home with something today, alright? Grind the result out, which we've got plenty enough in this room to do that. But more importantly, we've got too much quality in this room to be where we are in the league. But unfortunately, the league table doesn't lie, does it? And we are in the bottom two as we sit here today now. Alright? We get on that bus to go home, we are not in the bottom two. We got that?
Yeah.
Alright? Do not go home on that bus in the bottom two of this division. This moment. Come on!
Y glaw yn ddibaid yma ar Caia Castell. Garrett a Simmons yn cael ei hebrwng allan tuag at yr ystlys. Garrett, traed chwym a chwarae da rhwng Garrett a Simmons. Yn disgyn i Cole ar ergyd. Arbediad da gan Leeds i. A dyna gyfla gora yr hanner cyntaf yma hyd yma. Beauford yn pwyso. A'r bel yn disgyn i Dylan Rhys yn torri fewn ar ei droed dde. Rhys ar ergyd! Ond hwnna heibio i'r nod.
We do not begin the goal. We do not come away from here without something today. You're working too hard, 2-3 times a week, but not get what you deserve. Yeah? Today's the day, it changes. You get what you deserve. And you deserve something out of this so far. Got it?
Yeah.
Play forward. First 5-10 minutes. Play forward.
The half-time break allowed the coaching staff to fine-tune tactics, and with both teams going for the win in the second half, it was a matter of time before something sparked the game into life.
Yn ei chanol i unwaith eto, Dylan Rhys yn mynd i'r llawr. Hwna, wel mae Mr Griffith wedi mynd i'w boced yn sydd cerdyn coch i Jack Hindle. Wel, gweitha i anghrediniaeth dwi'n credu bod o wedi sefyll ar Dylan Rhys. Dwi'n meddwl bod o wedi creu llawer o niwed, ond mae o wedi sefyll arno fo. Y gig gornel tuag at Jenkins ar peniad yn cael ei chlirio, ond mae yna gyfle i Abruzese a mae'n cael ei lorio yn y cwrt Cosby a Mr Griffith dim amheuaeth yn pwyntio at y smotyn. Y peniad gwreiddiol gan Jenkins a dwi'n credu mai Acpa Acbro oedd yn y fan ar lle i rhwystroi, ond yna Abruzese. Wel, Ben Hughes, Anthony Stevens a wedyn Harry Owen, tri chynnig i Gymro a'i lorio fo. Jordan Davies o'r smotyn, a dyna chi 5 gol y tymor i Jordan Davies. Hwlffordd ar y blaen yn erbyn 10 y Flint.
Come on! Come on!
It was to be the only goal of the game, a much-needed victory for Pennock's squad, and with a 5-hour bus journey ahead, for those old enough to have a beer, it was an opportunity for the squad to enjoy a well-earned team social, and with it, some traditional new player initiation songs too.
And I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go.
Just 7 days later, there was to be another North Wales victory, this time at Airbus, who, having taken the lead early on themselves, succumbed to a 2-1 defeat, courtesy of Jordan Davies' late winner.
Jamie Veal, a Kerry o le gan Veal, wrth iddo fo godi'r bel i mewn i cwrs Cosby. Mae'n ddod at Fawcett. Ac yn y pen draw, Jordan Davies, sydd yn rhoi Hwlffordd ar y blaen.
Obviously every club wants to be in the top 6,
But yeah, we set out a game plan first half, we wasn't at it. And credit to them, they got the lead. But yeah, we knew second half that we had chances first half that we should have took. But we knew we'd have a chance in second half, so we just had to take them.
Round 3 of the FA Cup, and my goodness, they deserve it.
Just hopefully he didn't take a knock or anything. And
2 goals we conceded, really naive of us. And at times this year that's been our downfall really. More experienced teams seem to grind out the result, and that's another occasion today that's happened.
You can have it all if you like, and you can have it all if